What's going on YouTube? This is Vincent Tremblay. Today we're doing 5-3-1. I've been doing this style of workout for quite a bit now. It just seems to be the best way to get my strength up. You see right now I'm doing some power cleans. It's an exercise I added onto my program just about a month ago now, a month and a half maybe. I find it's really helpful for explosive power to help me rip the bar off the floor with my deadlifts. And as you can tell right now, I'm just doing some warm-up sets there. It's really helpful to go through those because it'll help you gauge where you are before you go right into the working sets. So right now I'm just using some pretty light weights there, so it's kind of hard to gauge how it's gonna go until I get into some of the heavier weights. But it helps you get a sweat going and loosens up your joints and all that. At least in theory, that's what it's supposed to do. The other thing I've noticed too is doing some power cleans off the floor with lighter weights is a little bit awkward because you start off so close to the ground that you're not actually in the starting position that you would normally be in during the power clean if you're using the 45ers. Even with the 25, I'm kind of adjusting my start position because of that. Okay, now we're at my first work set. What do I have there? I got like some 35s on the bar. I think at this point I'm starting to notice that my wrist is kind of hurting, to be honest. If you look at the left elbow, it's pointing down more than it should be in order for me to get into a correct rack position with the bar. And that's just because my wrist just wasn't letting me flex the way it should, and so I had to kind of hold the bar weird. But here we go. This is my second work set. What I've been trying to do, since my wrist isn't really doing too good, is just kind of drop the bar on my shoulders and let go of the bar with my fingers. I'm still new at this exercise, so I think that takes a little bit of practice to trust that you're going to be able to catch the bar properly. So here we go. Actually, right here I did let go of the bar, and I ended up kind of dropping it there. I don't know if you guys noticed. Here's my last working set here, 150 pounds. It's not super heavy. I wanted to do 10 reps, but if you can tell, I'm not able to rack the bar on my shoulder. Not out of lack of explosive strength, as you can tell, but my wrists really were bugging me. I think what I'm gonna have to do in the future is just really work on that wrist mobility. Gonna have to look into that a little bit further. And yeah, I can do more than the prescribed amount. Anyway, moving on to shoulder press. Here we got. I'm just warming up with the bar again. And we got the first warm-up, And I'm actually glad I started filming my workouts because as I'm looking at this footage, I'm noticing that my bar path is kind of fucked up. It's I'm pulling the bar around my head instead of pushing my head through and around the bar like I'm supposed to. But I think I noticed it and kind of corrected it for my next set there. Looks much better. We got our last warm-up here. Okay, so we got our working set. And if you'll notice for this one, I'm actually putting my thumb, I'm not putting my thumb around the bar. I found that helped. In fact, I tried it with the thumb around the bar for this set, and my performance definitely suffered as a result. And so because of that, I went back to the other grip for my 5+ rep here, or set here, and I was able to hit my target amount, which was 6. Happens to be a PR, so I'm pretty happy with that. Gets a little bit harder there, but I go for it anyway. A little bit of shakes happening. Alright. And for my hypertrophy work, I just do the Wendler's boring but big protocol. So you just grab 50% of your training max and do 5 sets of 10. And trust me, it gets really hard after about the 3rd set. It starts burning pretty bad. After that, I ended up doing 3 sets of 10 chin-ups, and that was my workout.